Hey everyone, good evening. Welcome to Friday Night Reading Sprints. Hopefully you all remembered because I don't know, sometimes some Fridays I get a little tired and I forget. But actually, you know what? I don't think I've ever forgot to actually like go live on Reading Sprint when I posted one, but I have forgotten like to actually make a post and go live. But we're here. We're here tonight. Let me know what you're reading tonight. I see Susan has already popped up, so that's wonderful to see you, Susan. And you're reading In This Moment, which I love. I also love the first one, and I actually the second one was actually even more of a favorite than the first one. So I don't know. That's a different opinion because I know most people enjoyed the first book more, but I like the second one more. And I have the third one actually in my hands. I got it in the mail today. So, like, I'm trying hard not to read it because I have so many other books to read, but I really want to read it. So I might just have to make time for it. I am reading two different books. I'm trying to decide which one I want to read. I have a YA Christian fiction book called The Crowd. It's about a private school where this girl goes and like she's really being bullied. And there's this one boy who like she thinks is like the biggest bully of them all, but like he's really not. Like it was just miscommunication there, but like I really can't wait for her to see like the good side of him. So like I'm really excited for that. And I am, I think, almost a third or almost a half of the way through that book. But then I also want to start reading The Rare Jewel of Everly Layton by Susan L. Tuttle. I really want to read this one too. This one is a um, something similar to what I'm writing. It's a treasure hunting book about a girl who she loses her job and like this strange voice on the phone, like Charlie's Angels, calls her up and says, "Hey, I need your help." So I'm really excited to read this one as well. So those are my options tonight, depending on my mood, etc. Trying to be centered here. I'm not centered. I don't know why. Maybe it's my chair or something weird. That's a little better. Okay. But I got a more comfortable chair tonight. I stole the chair from the dining room, so I actually will be much more comfortable. So if you hear any rolling around, because it's on wheels, so. And I have my water, so I'm all ready. Hey Paige, nice to see you. You're reading The Murmur of Bees. Nice, I never heard of that one, but it sounds good. I do like a good bee, not live bees, but like I like animated bees and um illustrations. That's what I meant. Hey, so glad you're here. You're reading Secondary Target by Angela Carlisle. Carlisle. Oh, I should probably find out how to pronounce her name before I review that book. But I just got my copy of that book too a couple days ago, so that's gonna be one that I'm probably not gonna get to until next month, but I am looking forward to it. I love finding new debut authors. Oh, nice, Elma. You got book three in the mail. Nice. I know. I'm so excited. And book four is coming out the same year, which like I'm so thrilled for because we had to wait like one a year and now we get to have two this year, which I'm so here for. Hey Becky, nice to see you here. You're reading When We Had Wings. Nice. That sounds good. Oh wow. Okay, so is it the book you're reading, Becky, is it a novella collection? Because it sounds like if it's by three different authors. I've read I've read my Susan Meisner's books. I think I did try a McMorris book, I think. And I haven't tried the other authors. Yeah, Susan, I couldn't believe that I read entirely Christian fiction. Like I thought I had something else. I don't even think I finished an Archie comic last month. So like yeah, it was like strictly Christian fiction, which I was fine with. But it was just very different for me. Like I usually read a little bit of everything, but I guess I just had so many books to review and for different blogs and stuff. I was like, that's okay. Also, the readathon too. I did forget that. During a readathon, I usually read quite a bit of Christian fiction. Oh, nice, Elma, You're Gonna Be Keller. Nice, by J.J. Fisher. I actually just put in a review request for that because um, we got a review copy of another book from Enclave because I'm part of their like publicist thing where I share all their stuff on Instagram, and they give you ebooks. And so the ebook they sent us this month, I'm already on the author's launch team, so they were nice and said if you're on the author's launch team, we'll give you a back order ebook. And I was like, I'll take Keller because I have the second book. I don't have the first book, so I was like, sure, that sounds good to me. Yep, I'm definitely excited about the books I'm going to read tonight. Um, yeah, they're both, well, one's a review book and one is a book that I want to read before my trip with my mom. So reasons for both. Now I gotta just gotta decide which one I want to read. Oh, nice, Mexico. Okay, that sounds good. I do. I also like to read books in different countries. I would like to take a year where I just read, like, try to read from every country of the world. That would be so much fun. It could be hard though. Some of those countries might not even have book space in there. I don't know. My mom popped up. Hi, mom. She's reading The Lost Melody. I gave her that to read before our trip, so she's reading that. Hey, Jamie. Okay, you're putting your kid to bed. That's nice. And reading a chapter in Leviticus. Oh, great. That's wonderful. I'm actually only going to be here probably until 9:30 because I'm a little tired tonight. That's an hour and a half for you guys, wherever you are. So I'll still be here for a little while. I probably will do that will be between 2 and 3 reading sprints, depending on how long we chat in between. But I usually don't chat that long, like 5, 10 minutes. But so yeah, that's the plan. That'll be the plan. Oh, okay, Becky, that's interesting. I don't know if I've ever really read a book written by 3 authors. I've read books by 2 authors before. That's interesting that it's by 3 different authors. That's cool. That's gotta be hard. You're bumping ideas back and forth and stuff. Sounds really good though. I know there's a book called something about angels that sounds similar to your book, Becky, that I was thinking about reading. It was either last year or the year before. I can't remember now. This chair is so comfortable. I'm just saying it's way better than a kitchen chair. Oh, I'll be able to do reading sprints either for longer or I'll be able to do some, hopefully, going to start doing some afternoon sprints too for those of you who are either stay at home people or just want to hang out with me. So, yeah, I think I'll start our first reading sprint in about 2 minutes. Let other people pop on. If there's anybody else who's hopping in and let us know what you're reading. I think I'm going to start with The Crowd. It's by, I know her name's JC, but I can't think of her last name. I think it's JC Weaver. And the author gave me this book last year. Oops. Um, but they were totally understandable. I think I ended up getting sick when I wanted to read it, and then things just happened. But so yeah, it's called The Crowd. I'm excited to read that one. I think I will continue to read it. Yeah. Can't wait till she finds out that that boy in the school is a really nice guy. Yeah, Susan, I definitely would like to do reading sprints. Most likely it will be like when my dad's working. So um, possibly either Tuesday, Wednesday, or Thursday would probably work best. I'll try to squeeze one in next week if I can. Hey Joe, nice to see you. Reading Shadows of Swanford Abbey. Nice. Hey Nikita. No, you're not late. You're not late. Reading sprints are gonna start in about a minute, so you're not late. Definitely not late. Yeah, I know, because it's late for you too. For you, right, Joe? Your time is later than I am, or a lot later than I am. So yeah, definitely, I do want to try to squeeze in a an afternoon reading sprint next week. So I'm actually pre-filming a ton of stuff, so I'll have most of next week pretty freed up. So I might try to squeeze in 2 reading sprints next week, one afternoon and one on Friday. So that will be fun. Okay, so it is 10 after for me. I guess we're going to go ahead and do a 30-minute reading sprint. So we'll go until 40 after. So pick up your books, pick a snack, or if you're making dinner, have fun making dinner if it's dinner time for you. So I will see you all back in half an hour. Okay, everyone, that's the end of our reading sprints for that one. Let's see who popped in during that reading sprint. Hi, Beth. You're reading The Keeper of Hidden Books. That sounds good. Hey, Christy. Happy to see you here. You're finishing editing? Awesome. Love editing. How can you edit and listen at the same time? Unless you're just adding photos or something, but like unless you're like, because I edit and then while it's uploading, I'll listen to something, but edit and listening? You got some talent there. I thought I was a good multitasker. I'm sorry to see you're at work. Hi. Hey, Jamie. Glad you're here. Oh, nice. You're reading a cozy mystery. Tempest in the Teapot. That sounds good. I just finished a cozy mystery a couple days ago. It was pretty good. It was called something about the Bayfront murder. It was part of the Macaroni on Wheels mystery series. It's the first book. I don't know when the second one comes out. Nice, Nikita. Great job. 40 pages. Hey, Christine. Nice to see you here. With my Kindle, I never pay attention to how many pages I read, but I think I read about 6% of my book. So whatever that is, that's what I read. So, and it's pretty good so far. I'm reading a book called The Crowd by J.C. Weaver. I think that's who it is by. But I am at the point where like there's a bully, and now the bully is like her whatever it's called, her study partner, and he's trying to help her pass the class. I'm like, I know he's really not a bad guy. Like, she doesn't believe it, but he really isn't. So, oh, nice. Mom read 2 chapters. That's great. I don't know if I want to switch books next reading sprint or just stick with what I was reading, because I also have the Rare Jewel of Everly Wheaton, and I painted these too. I did this a few days ago, so I put some diamonds. They're not bad, surprisingly. I thought my diamonds were going to be really wonky, so I cannot draw diamonds for the life of me, but those actually aren't bad. But I thought it would be fun to paint because there's a diamond on the cover, so I tried to model it after that. Yeah, not bad. They're a little crooked, but just had fun painting that, and it's purple and matches the book like perfectly. Like, I had the exact purple in my Distress ink. Yeah, those animals tend to get in the way of reading, huh? I used to have an outdoor cat in Texas, and I would be reading on the porch, and she would want like all the attention. She would like first like start nibbling my elbow. She would never bite. She would just like nibble, and then she'd like crawl underneath and get on my lap, and I'm like, I'm trying to read here. You don't understand. Awesome, Susan. 5% more of your book. Woohoo. Hey, my dad read 1 chapter too. Glad they're enjoying the reading sprints. They're in the other room though, so they're not in the same room. But yeah, I finally, I don't know if Amazon was listening to me or not, but I've been asking for a clear case for my Kindle that has a cover, because you know the clear cases for your Kindle, you can put like stickers or whatever you want. Well, they never have a cover on them. They're just like the one for the back, and I'm like, I want to protect my Kindle. You know, I don't want it to get scratched in my purse or whatever. And they finally came out with one that it's clear on the back. I put a Doctor Who quote, but it's clear on the back, and then it has a plain black cover on it, so you can protect your Kindle. So I love that. I'm so excited that I got that. So I'm still deciding if I want to paint the cover, because I do like to paint my covers. So I might paint it. I don't know, because if whatever I paint on it, it's going to be different from what I put in here. So I might just leave it, or maybe I'll do like a solid color or something. I think I do, Christy. I think I do have a paper white. I never know. Like, I honestly don't know. Honestly, like, because I got it for my birthday, and it wasn't like one of the more expensive ones. So I don't know if it is or not.
but it has adjustable lighting and it's really nice. You can't see it like in like direct light too much, but like I love it. So, and I I honestly did not think I was going to use my Kindle that much, but I read off it almost every day now. So, and it was definitely a good investment. And I also found out that I set my Kindle back to the factory settings, and I got another Kindle Unlimited. So I've been listening or reading off of that for free for a little bit. That's good until I think the end of June or something, or end of July, so I can read a couple more books from there. You might be able to, Christine. I don't know about eBay maybe, or you just have to look up like if you know what generation and what year it is. You should be able to, like, if you look back in your Amazon account when when you purchased it, and you can find it. It should have the year and the generation, so you might be able to. I think mine is 11th generation 2022. I think, don't quote me, it's a 6-inch. It's the smallest one, which is actually perfect. It fits so perfect in my small purse. So it fits in any purse that I have pretty much. Your sprints were fun last time. Yeah, Christy, I did. I heard somebody else say that if you put it to factory settings that you will get another Kindle Unlimited free trial. So I was like, I'll try it. I wasn't reading anything at the time, so I was like, might as well try it. And yeah, it does get rid of all of your downloaded items, but it does keep your, like, if you have different lists, it does keep that. So that's all I cared about. I had the very first original one, and this one is definitely worth it, this new one. I honestly didn't use my original one that much, so I'm really happy that I'm actually getting some use out of the new one, because it's no fun when you buy something but then like you never use it, and it's like, why did I buy that? Like, I'm trying hard not to do that anymore. Like, if I buy something, I'm gonna use it, like, not all the time, but like if I don't use something like at least once a month, it probably wasn't worth the buy. Yes, inquiring minds want to know. Chrissy and Christine, when are your next reading sprints? I figure Christine's gonna have at least one this weekend. Yes, every Friday night, trying to do every Friday. I will not have them, though, in 2 weeks' time. I'm not going to have a reading sprint the week after next Friday. So I won't be home unless you want them in a hotel room. I don't mind, but yeah, I probably will skip them that Friday. Oh no, Christine, you're sick. I'm praying that you'll feel better soon. It stinks. I know, like, I got sick like 3 times this year. I never get sick like that badly, where like it's like 3 times almost in a row. Like, I haven't been sick in 4 years. So yeah, this year was not kind. I'll miss you too. You'll still have videos though. I am pre-filming stuff, so you'll still see me on camera. And I am going to do a little bit of a vlog. I don't do much there because I just want to relax and have fun, but I will share pictures with the authors and stuff like that. So that'll be fun. And the food and stuff like that. Yeah, I used to read from my phone a lot, and then I noticed I'm like I was borrowing a lot of Kindle books. I'm like, if I'm borrowing this many Kindle books from the library, like, why not just buy a Kindle? Because my phone's super bright, so it's like better on my eyesight. So that was a nice birthday gift last year. Chrissy's looking at her schedule. I always try to make my schedule usually the last week of the month. I just take like half an hour. I come up with all the ideas, write down everything, so I'm all set for the entire month usually. So that's always nice. I don't usually leave a gap to fill, so that way I don't have to worry about, oh no, what am I gonna film today? That rarely happens now, which is nice. Everybody's praying you'll feel better, Christine. Yeah, I use the Kindle app on my phone. That's what I was using, but I still like the the grayscale, a lot less bright. You can adjust the brightness and stuff, and it's not super bright, and I can read a lot longer on here than on my phone. Yeah, I wish I could pack you in my suitcase, but there's not enough room to take you all. It is the last weekend though, or the last year for the Fiction Readers Summit. I think I did share that, but it's going to be the last year, which is depressing. Not for me, but like entirely, completely. So yeah, that's sad. I think there might be 1 or 2 more days to buy tickets if you all were interested in purchasing one to go in Michigan. But yeah, it's gonna be sad. But there is Just Read Tours is doing author events now, starting last year, and I'm really tempted to go this year because so many of my favorite authors are going to be there that I haven't met yet, like Becky Wade and Amanda Barrett and Laura Franz. We've been friends for a little while, and like Laura's like dying to meet me, so I'm like, I just really want to go to meet her. But yeah, so I don't know if I'm going to go, but I do want to try if I'm able to. Yeah, I like my Kindle. I never owned an iPad. I tried to own like one of the very first iPods, like growing up. I got one for Christmas one year, and I can't remember what happened. I think back then you really could only get music from the iStore, and like I couldn't afford it. And something else, like I don't know, there was some stuff where I'm like, it never worked for me. So I was like, well, I guess iPod's not it. So ever since then, I've never owned an Apple product ever. So never ever. Christine, what are you reading? I forgot. Did you say what you were reading? I can't remember. Yeah, I do hope I'll be able to go. And yes, I would vlog it as much as possible. It's closer to home too. Well, it's about the same distance as Chicago or as Michigan is from me. It's in Chicago, so it's not a super long drive. I can do it by myself, but yeah. So if anybody wants to go and be roomies at a hotel, let me know. It'd be cheaper for both of us. Oh, nice. Set in Stone. That was a good book. I enjoyed that one. That one is good. Okay, so I guess we'll talk for a few more minutes, and then I will probably do another reading sprint in about a few minutes. So we can do one last half-hour sprint. Sorry, it's only 2 tonight, but as I said, I'm a little bit tired tonight. It's been quite a busy week. I filmed 3, 4, 5, I don't know, between 3 and 5 videos today, and that was a long day. It's always when I film a lot of videos and when I edit, like, just drains me and I'm tired, but it's worth it when I get a break. Oh, so yeah, I didn't ask that, did I? Yeah, has everyone had a good week? Let me know if you did anything fun or exciting. Did anything new happen? We found out that, unfortunately, really sad, but Jill Eileen Smith, her and her husband got sick, so they aren't able to come to FRS. I'm really sad. I invited her to sit with us. I was like, no, not her. But yeah, so I'm praying that they'll feel better. I think they already are feeling better, thankfully. So, but taking Jill Eileen Smith's place as an author at FRS is Bethany Turner. So I'm excited because I have read a couple of her books. So it's nobody new to me, but new to meeting. And she just seems like a crazy, wild person. So I know it's going to be a fun weekend ahead. So that will be fun. And I actually asked Angela Ruth Strong, author of Husband Auditions, to sit with us during dinner time because I already adopted her as a sister, like over chat. So I was like, you gotta sit with me. So that was a fun yet sad thing that happened this week. I don't know. My week was very busy, just getting stuff done for filming wise. I'm hoping to get everything filmed and edited by the end of Monday, so I can have the entire month pretty much free, except for 2 other videos that I have to film. But it'll be a nice week, a nice almost month off will be really great. And I'll have some free time to read after I get back from vacation. Well, short vacation, it's like 3 days. Oh, Jimmy had a busy one too. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, you're getting close to finishing up school. Yeah, it's a busy time for you, Jamie. For sure. Yeah, I remember those times of getting school done and stuff. Lots of stuff to do during the end of the school year for students and teachers. Beth's getting a lot done. Reading, of course. I mean, we gotta find time for reading, right? Ignore all the other stuff. Chrissy, busy with work and family. Oh yeah, I forgot tomorrow's Star Wars Day. And we used to own the VHS. I don't know if we do anymore, but well, we don't have a VHS player anyway, so that doesn't help. But yeah. Okay, opinions. If you have watched Star Wars, which are your favorites? I'm an oldie. I am a classic. I really, really, really like the original Star Wars trilogy, basically because I'm a Han Solo fan. That's about it. That's about it. The only reason. Yeah, busy and productive, so that's always good. Yeah, are you coming to FRS? Because like I saw you in that comment in the FRS group, and I was like, "Are you coming this year?" Like, I was gonna ask you actually in a comment, and I was like, "Oh, we get to finally meet, meeting another BookTube friend. If you're coming, I don't know if you are, but I think you are. I don't know. You could just be in the group and in the comments and chatting with everybody. But if you are, we definitely have to meet up and hug and say hi to each other." That's good, Jamie. I do actually really like the new Han Solo movie. That one was good. And I have actually seen them all. My dad and I actually went to go see all the new ones together, the last like 3 or 4 that were out. So it was a nice father-daughter date together. I actually like the ones from the 90s, actually, too, or whenever those were. Early 2000s? Early 2000s. Those were good. Oh, yeah, Paige. Yeah, I like the old ones. The old ones were good. There's this one, if you haven't looked it up, there's this guy who does these amazing impressions, and his girlfriend, which I think is his fiance now, but she does like his impressions. She'll ask him to do impressions on the fly, and his Star Wars impressions are spot on. Like everything from C-3PO and R2-D2 to Jabba the Hutt to Palpatine to all the characters. Like he does amazing on the spot. He can do Darth Vader without like any like electronic equipment to like make it sound like really cool and stuff. I'm like, man, whoever you are, you're insane. See, Chrissy agrees. Original. And then 7 and 8. Okay. Oops. Okay, we got a lot of people who enjoyed the originals. I do. I like the Ewoks. They're adorable, cute little guys. I got the biggest hug from Chewbacca when we were at Disney. He gives the best hugs. He really does. Ooh, Paige just made a chocolate cake with peanut butter buttercream. Ooh, that sounds amazing. That sounds so good. Yeah, we're a nerdy group, that's for sure. Yeah, you gotta check those out, Chrissy. He's really good. If I remember, I'll send you a link sometime. Aw, I'm sad you won't be able to come, but yeah, we gotta meet up someday. If you're ever up here in New York, or wherever you live, we can meet sometime. Maybe here or in heaven, we'll meet someday. Oh, you have a new shirt to wear? I don't have anything Star Wars themed. I do have a lightsaber though, so could bring that out of the back of the closet. Aw, you can't wear it to your party. Aw, somebody's bound to wear a Star Wars shirt. I mean, it is May the 4th, so like somebody's got to. Somebody's gonna wear something. You wear it underneath. If you're wearing another shirt over it, wear it underneath, and be like, look, I wore it anyways. Okay, so 9 o'clock, where I am, right on the nose. Let's go ahead and do one more sprint until 9:30, and I'll come back and say a quick prayer for our weekend, and we can say goodnight to each other. So I will be back in half an hour. Have fun reading, and yeah, enjoy the last reading sprint. Okay, everyone, that is the end of our last reading sprint. I don't know what was up with my phone, if like my video was paused or the music was weird, but you probably heard the same song over and over again. So I'm sorry about that, but I hope you all had a wonderful reading sprint. Hello, Dewey. I'm happy you got to come. Sorry, I'm ending reading sprints a little early tonight. You're welcome, Beth. Glad you enjoyed the music. Hope everybody enjoyed their books. I enjoyed my book. It's getting good. I think they're going to become friends. This one kid who's not really a bully, but he did have a hard life in the past, but that's good. You're welcome, Nikita. Hey, Kim. Oh, the Divine Proverb of Strutzel. That was a good book. Oh, I'm sorry you've been sick. I'll pray that you feel better really soon too. I cannot read when I'm sick. If I'm sick, I'm usually a movie or TV watcher. My tastes change. Oh, nice, Mom. Glad you had fun with us tonight. Oh, yeah, warm water with honey. That sounds good. Yeah. Yeah, I usually do tea with honey and lemon if I'm not feeling well. So yeah, so I'm going to say a quick prayer before we leave tonight. Dear Lord, thank you for a nice time together with friends, Lord God, just relaxing and reading together, Lord. I pray for blessings for all of us, Lord, and that you will bless our weekend and safe travels. If anybody is traveling this weekend, I pray for graduation parties and birthday parties, and I pray for Christine and Kim that they will feel better very, very quickly, Lord God, from their sicknesses, Lord, and just pray for a nice relaxing weekend for everybody. If they can relax if they're not too busy. But just thank you, Lord God, for good book friends, Lord, and in Jesus' name, amen. All right, so I hope you all have a wonderful night. I will see you again next week for reading sprints and a couple videos next week. Already, I think they're already filmed and ready to go. So hope you all have a blessed night, and I will see you all later. So happy weekend, yes. And you're welcome. Glad you had fun tonight. Have a good weekend. Bye. Love you, everyone.